Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Sagittarius in all placements. It is timeless in general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm looking at what the universe wants you to know right now, right in this very moment. Ooh, and I forgot my prosperity dust. I want to add a little prosperity to the table. Just because we could all use a little prosperity, right? A little, a lot. And oh my God, this stuff smells so good. Oh, okay. So to begin, I'm going to get a couple of angel cards way down here at the bottom. Yes. Purification. Release. Hmm. Okay. What am I looking at? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this purification is it's come up, it's been coming up recently. I think it's kind of a collective thing that's happening in the collective. But it really speaks to like cleaning out the mind, the emotions, your physical space, decluttering, cleaning out the body, the physical body, purifying. Um, it's it's cleaning out and like wax on, wax off. um, yeah, there's something about just really doing like a deep clean, spring clean, uh, even though it's fall. um, and in this process, it's releasing all the old stuff, all the gunk, all the buildup, and preparing you for the next phase, preparing the space to bring in the new. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, we've got milk and honey in reverse, number 51. Oh, new life in reverse, 39. Hey, there's Linda. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, and TikTok in reverse, 30. I see. Okay. Um, yeah, part of this purification could have to do with ways in which you overindulge. This could be substances, this could be thought patterns. Um, it could be, kind of hoarding tendencies. Whatever is going on, it's essentially holding you back from having a new start. And I feel like what you really want is some kind of new start, but there's this stagnancy that you're kind of struggling with. I'm even getting like procrastination. Um, and it's interesting because it seems like you might feel like you're running out of time, or that things aren't happening in the right time, or maybe this is even a sense that you, like when I brought up the procrastination thing, it's like you know that it's time for a new beginning, you know that it's time to make a new start, but there's something in you that is really clinging to your like security blanket is what comes to mind. That comfort, the being in your comfort zone where you feel like you can relax, you feel like you can just check out. Because usually when we check out, it's because we don't want to have to deal with that or whatever is slamming us in the face. And so, yeah, really, this seems like you know that to feel better, you have to go through um, that the dip, like on a roller coaster. You gotta plummet down to the depths before you can come back up again. And maybe, like, I mean, that's the part of the roller coaster that people tend to like, it's like you get that feeling in your stomach. You're like, ah, it's scary, but not, and so maybe there's something about leaning into that aspect of doing some kind of deep dive, knowing, like, trying to enjoy the ride rather than resist it. Because it's more, let's see, how do I say it? I don't want to say it's more fun because if you're resisting it, how fun is it really? But there's a lot more excitement that can be gained. I don't know if that's the right word either, but like sometimes we need that shakeup to get us out of our comfort zone. And sometimes you can have a mind shift, a mental shift about it. It's like when when you're in resistance, yes, it's going to feel like the worst thing ever, but for some reason, um, they like this whole thing, um, where okay, since I brought up substances and overindulging, when you are drinking and you fall, you tend to get less hurt than if you're sober. Because when you're and this is going against what I'm saying, but the idea that okay, so when we're drunk, um, we're all loosey goosey, right? And so, say we fall, and we just kind of like, fall, and then yeah, we might get a little scraped up, but it's not that big of a deal. Whereas when we are sober and we feel the fall happening, we immediately clench up, and then it can actually affect our body a lot worse. I'm not condoning drinking and falling. but but taking that concept and applying it to a sober mindset, um where you kind of get into that, like, looser feeling, you shift your mindset to as if you're drunk. Know why I'm talking about this. But ultimately, it's it, it it makes the experience less impactful, less like difficult, less painful. Okay, okay. That so, where do I go from here? You're okay. So we have some resistance you're dealing with. Let me go with guides of the hidden realms. Hey, the Broken Key Oracle is here. Good morning, Rebecca. Uh yeah, I wanna understand a little bit more what you are struggling with here. We've got emergence of true knowing, intuition, rigorous honesty, and inventory 41. Yeah. See, there's something here that you are having trouble being honest with yourself about. You are you're being asked to take inventory of your life in whatever way that is, maybe on several levels. And to go through a purification and releasing. Rigorous honesty is not comfortable. It is not a pleasant experience all the time. Because you're bumping up against parts of yourself that you might not be so proud of, and ways in which you've kept yourself stuck. And then we have the sovereignty of magic, synchronicities, miracles, and spiritual forces. Number 5. Oh, both of these break down to a 5. Yeah, ultimately, change is at the core of all of this. You you need to change. The universe, you're getting all the signs and signals, and change is also really uncomfortable. And the thing about change is it's inevitable. So you can either, it's like the universe will give you these signs and signals like, okay, it's time to make a change. If you don't, you are inviting a tower moment. And I have sometimes talked about this where it's sort of like the parent who says, you need to clean your room. And you get several reminders. And then if you don't clean your room, the parent comes in and takes all your stuff, all your favorite stuff, and says, you didn't clean your room, so I'm doing it for you. And now you have to incur a loss because of it. So you're getting this the guidance from the universe is getting more and more um stern. And there are synchronicities that are happening, but you may be ignoring them. You may be missing them because you're just, off kind of in la la land, like overindulging over here. Um, you're ignoring the messages because there's a tremendous amount of fear about what lies on the other side. Not even what lies on the other side. That part, I think you're okay with what's on the other side. But the getting there part, knowing that you have to walk through the fires of hell to get there, sometimes, not saying necessarily that's true now, but you you know what you have to deal with. And if you've ever dealt with any kind of having to step away from something that you have been overindulging in, and you're used to that habit, you're used to being able to check out, speaking from experience here, the first period of time of separating from it, of like getting it out of your life, it is very challenging. And you're jonesing for that thing, and you're just like, oh god, I want it so bad. And it's like that really is the hardest part. you know Typically it depends on what you're dealing with here, but it can be anywhere from like 3 to 7 days, even to like 21 days. And we all have our we all process things differently. So, it could even be longer for you. And then that in itself is like, just getting through this hardest part of withdrawal is, you don't want to do it. And understandably so. But the universe is like, you got to clean up your room. You got to clean up your room. And if you don't, then you will incur the wrath of the universe. Not that the universe is coming in with wrath. It's just more like, you're not helping yourself. So now I'm going to come in and help you. This is for your own good. Yeah, we definitely have a parental energy going on here. And then we have the manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise. Gratitude is dreaming. 23. We've got triple fives. Yep. Change is the special of the day on the menu. No matter what you order, you're like, I'll try that. No, that's changed. Dang, let me try it. Let me order another thing. No, that's changed too. It's like everything is just coming in at you, just like, you must change. And you're like, no. Um, okay. Part of too what's happening here is that you're missing because of kind of checking out energy, you are missing the the kind of the point. A part of what needs to change is that you need to start. Okay, the universe is saying to start being more grateful for all the good that is in your life with this gratitude. Focus on what you love, not the thing that you're overindulging in, not the things that are you're using like a crutch, but like the things that are actually there, that are actually really meaningful. And I think that's a part of this too, is that as that's going to be what you lean into as you let go, as you release, and purify is, yeah, you ultimately start focusing on the gratitude. This is, God. Yeah, what do I even say about it? I'm not going to. I'm just going to. Oh, hang on. I'm going to go with my Voyager Tarot. Um, what can you expect? I mean, I feel like you might be making a mountain out of a molehill here, which is normal and common when you know you have to release something you don't want to. What can you actually expect from, like, as you enter into this part of the phase where you have to do the letting go, the most uncomfortable part? We've got the 6 of Worlds synergy. It did come out reverse. Okay, I'm supposed to read that reverse. Magician, which is Gemini and Virgo energy, also in reverse. Okay. Hanged Man in reverse, Piscean energy. And there's Mojo Tarot. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So, what you can expect is that for a time, you're going to have trouble connecting with others. You may find yourself having misunderstandings. Uh, whatever it is, it's like it's kind of a period of time of serotonin depletion where, you know, spinning your wheels in a way and just feeling like, "Ugh, like I don't like this. I don't enjoy this. I don't know how to find my happy place." You're going to find yourself resisting. I feel like this is, again, remember, this is temporary, but you're going to feel like you want to try and make things happen, but it's like something falls short. Uh and you feel like the answers are eluding you. the new, there's going to be a period of time of just feeling kind of like you're just in it. You're just dealing with it, kind of like getting a cold or something. And you just have to take some time to nurture yourself, to put your energy on yourself, to let yourself go through whatever withdrawal you're going through. Maybe, if you have any people in your life who are able to support you through this process, that can be very helpful. Even if you can just like call someone and be like, "Oh my god, this is so hard." Um that's going to help you get through it and really focus on that gratitude. That's hard to do though when you're in this situation. So, okay. And this is pretty much what we know. This is why you don't want to do this, cuz you're like you intuitively know, or you've already been through this kind of thing and you're like, yeah, I know it's coming. I don't want to do it, and that's why I'm resisting it. So, moving on. Here, let's go with the radical abundance deck. What can you focus on as you're going through this to help get you through the most intense period of this? What can you focus on? Safety. Yeah, creating a safe space for yourself. Surrounding yourself with those people who you know have your back, who you trust, who are going to be able to support you and kind of be your cheerleaders. Um, I'm even getting like accountability buddies who are like, okay, I see what you are doing here, and I fully support this, and check in with me, every so often, just so that, like I can help you make sure you stay on track. Confidence. Let's cuddle. um, okay, yeah. Again, with the willingness to ask for support, to lean into the support system that you do have. This is about focusing on the willingness to say, "Oh my god, I'm having a really hard time. Can you please, like, if you have somebody who can come over and just like, yeah, literally cuddle, like, come and just like, can you come and watch a movie with me, or come and talk, and we'll have tea, and just kind of, maybe I can cry on your shoulder, and the confidence piece of that is just being confident in knowing that um the people who really do love and care about you, um, they're not going to judge you for going through whatever you're going through. They're just going to be there for you. And so being confident in stating your needs, stating when you're feeling low, when you're feeling like you need that extra support. And fun. Yes. Okay. Do whatever you can to have fun. And you're going to be learning how to have fun in a new way. And oftentimes, when we are dealing with serotonin depletion, we can feel like, what's like, I don't know how to have fun. None of this is fun. But there's something, and I feel like this too speaks to community, to that person or those people who are able to not only come in, provide this safe space for you, and this comfort. But it's somebody or people who can kind of bring some levity to the situation, who are like, okay, I'm gonna like, you can't do it for yourself, so I'm going to help you. Um, if you're into it, let's go out and just let's go for a hike. Let's go do something. Let's go like do something silly. Um, that kind of gets you out of the house. But if you're really like, "Oh, I just need to stay in the house," and it's somebody who's like, "Okay, let's have a little dance party in the living room. Let's like watch some comedy, or like let's like I don't know, do something silly and crazy, like whatever that is. Um, and allowing somebody to help you, leaning into that, like, all right, like this feels weird, I'm not really into it, but then going along with it anyway, and you'll find that that really helps you to work through this. um um I okay, I don't know, hang on. I'm being called. I just need to see. Oh, I have the book right here. I'm being called to get a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. I might get more than one card, but oftentimes these cards require reading. So let's see this what this one says. Inspiration 3. So I feel like you're going to start feeling inspired as you go through this purification process. Something's going to start bubbling up out of you. You're going to start to get some kind of idea. Things are opening. Oh, we got a bunch of bees around here pollinating the flowers. It's oh, and the bees represent the kind of that hive mind. So community is really being emphasized here. Even that if that's just a community of one, but having some other person to lean on, and and that they are going to just having that kind of outside influence is really going to help to wake you up, open you up to something new. Inspiration. They might give you an idea, or just talking things through, you start to be like, okay, like, this, yeah, coming out the other side. Oh, and there's the sun. Hello, hello. Oh, I guess I'm shuffling again and getting another card. Every journey starts with a single step. 12, which also breaks down to a 3, which 12 is also new life, which came out in reverse. So also a 3. Oh, and then we have TikTok, which is 3. So we've got a bunch of 3s, we've got a bunch of 5s. Every journey starts with a single step. Taking that first step, yeah, it's tough. But you've got this, first of all. You can absolutely do this and get through. It's like there's a tunnel that's being created here because of your energy. Because, oh, we have all the butterflies around here, and you've got your magical suitcase, and it's like, okay, I'm going on a journey, but like really it starts with that single step, and then you can use that momentum to keep you going. Yes, let's get one more. Visions of life beyond death. 44. Uh-huh. Yeah. This inspiration, you're being inspired to go in a new direction, to take a step. And I'm kind of getting that this is kind of coming on the heels of getting through the hardest part of the purification process. um you're going to start feeling inspired. You're going to start having visions of what your life is going to look like. Not just what it could look like, which, yeah, that too, because of course you need to put in the effort to get where you need to go. But by taking that first step, being packed and ready to go. It's a part of that transformational process. And you start to wake up to see, wake up to the ability to see what lies ahead, what lies on the other side. That's still part of the journey, but it's like now you're tapping into your wisdom. Now it's like, you know, you're starting to make your own serotonin again. And this is like bringing in this new fresh energy. Excellent. I like this a lot. Oh, I can get him. I keep forgetting this deck. Gratitude came up here. So I'm going to pick a gratitude card. Oh, need glasses for this. All right, we've got, at times our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Wow. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Albert Schweitzer. Holy shit, you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, lean on your peeps. You've got one or many. They are absolutely going to help you through this process. Hang on, I need to get a drink. So that's a part of this gratitude also. Gratitude for those people who you know have your back. And you're just like, yes, you're awesome. Thank you. So where are we going from here? I'm going to get some cards from the Moonology deck. Oh, I love the universe and how it speaks to me through these cards, how it speaks to all of us. It's incredible. All right. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, which is Leo season. Show the world the real you. Uh-huh. Yeah, see, you've been covering up the real you with all this overindulging. And that's a part of it. That's why you have been afraid to let something go, because there is a fear of showing up authentically, and showing the world the real you. And if you're like many of us out there, you have probably been told in some way, shape, or form that the real you is not acceptable. Which, yeah, is a huge part of that fear. But it's time. It's time for you to like stand in your authenticity, your power. You getting really honest with yourself, that rigorous honesty. And I think that's a part of this too, is you're going through this incredible change. And I think you know this at an intuitive level, that you who you are is changing at a fundamental level because of you like finally coming to terms with who you are, or being open and willing to accept who you truly are. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Yeah, I think we're in the third quarter moon right now. I don't know which direction it goes though. If the third quarter moon is like on the upswing to the full moon, or if it's like on either side of the full moon. But either way, because we just had a full moon, which is now waning. Ultimately, adjustments are required to move you in this new direction, to be able to show up in this new way. I was sneeze. Uh-oh. Excuse me. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. That Virgo energy again. Virgo, Aquarius, and Leo. Yeah, and we had Gemini as well. Oh, and Pisces too. um, okay, so there's been a lot of this in this overindulging. There's been a lot of taking. Now it's time to give as you go through this process, and as you lean into this gratitude, you're gonna start to recognize all those people who have been an integral part of your path and your healing. It's that gratitude part again. Um, Even the challenging people have also helped you on this path, even if they were just that mirror to you that showed you, like, okay, I need to not have this in front of me anymore. I need to change the mirror. I need to move on. Um, that's still really necessary sometimes. And so, anyway, this adjustment period is about you learning to open up and be more giving, giving of yourself. Um, because that's what you do when you're being authentic and standing in your power. You're showing up just as yourself, and you're like, okay, this is what I have to give. Take me or leave me, but and really just also giving back. Maybe I already said this, but giving back to those people who have really been there for you. So, okay. Um, yes, it has been a journey. It will be a journey. It will continue to be a journey. Life is a journey. We have all these different, like, mini journeys on the bigger life journey. And this is about really leaning in to the understanding that change is inevitable. And when you take control, when you're getting the signs and you're like, okay, I'm going to do something about this, versus having the universe throw a tower at you where you're like left reeling and you're like, oh my God, I'm not prepared for this. When you can actually be the one to take those steps, it is very empowering, and it's much less disruptive. So I won't even tell you. It sounds too parental. Pay attention. I said it anyway. Okay, let me finish with I think a chakra card. Yeah, chakra card is calling to me. Between full moon and new moon. Okay. Excellent. The third quarter moon. All right. So let's see. What do we got? Crown chakra possibility. I mean, and that fits my channel too, if you're here. Inviting possibilities, right? All is possible for me in this universe of infinite potential. I release all conditioning and limits that I have placed in my path unknowingly. Mm. I believe, invest, and intend in the possibility of a positive, peaceful, and loving outcome. All is possible. I'm going to say that one more time. I believe, invest, and intend in the possibility of a positive, peaceful, and loving outcome. Use that as a mantra if needed. Intentions are so powerful, and they will get you far. Set those intentions and lean into your peeps, because they are really, really going to help you through this. Yes, it's tough, but oftentimes the most rewarding things are tough, and you're going to be so much better for it. Okay, I'm leaving it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.